Ladies and gentlemen, I am the American SpyFox. Welcome to American Grunge News. I usually do not do short videos like this, but the information, the news is so alarming. I thought anyone who's ever been a Nirvana fan or a Melvins fan would want to hear this right away. I will be recording a full episode of American Grunge News tonight with several articles with that co-host I've talked about in the past. She's finally ready to go, and I think you guys are going to enjoy a new personality on the channel. However, let's get to pressing matters right now. As the Melvins get ready to take off for tour, we have learned that drummer Dale Crover will not be with them. Instead, it will be fill-in drummer Cody Willis, who you see here. He has toured with the Melvins before. Him and Dale have drummed the same beats alongside each other, which is quite impressive to keep in time with another drummer, by the way, throughout an entire show. Why is Dale not going to be there? Well, he's undergoing emergency spinal surgery. Why? We do not know. The Melvins camp is keeping a tight lip about the reasons why Dale has to undergo this surgery. They did, however, release a public statement. We are sad to announce that literally days before leaving on tour, our drummer Dale Crover learned he needed immediate emergency spinal surgery, which will take him out of commission for months. This is scary, guys. In the quote, they say, immediate emergency spinal surgery. Could it be from an accident? Could it be a tumor? We don't know, but what we do know is it had to happen right now. He could not postpone the surgery. It was an emergency, meaning if he postponed it, it could potentially, could he be paralyzed? Could it have resulted in, possibly shortening his life? We don't know. Right now, the Melvins aren't saying, but we care. I know for a fact that my audience is some of the Melvins' biggest fans. A lot of my patrons on this channel adore the Melvins. The Melvins is why they found Nirvana and Soundgarden and all these other bands. In a previous American Grunge episode, I talked about my 3 favorite drummers, right? Jimmy Chamberlin of Smashing Pumpkins, Taylor Hawkins of Alanis Morissette and Foo Fighters, Danny Carey of Tool. Well, my 4th favorite drummer is Dale Crover of Fecal Matter and Nirvana and the Melvins. So this had me alarmed. It was something I wanted to share with you immediately. I know my co-host, who is a bit older than me, what I'm referring to as my Generation X correspondent, this is alarming for her as well. This is such a nice guy. Like, Dale Crover is the most down-to-earth musician you can come across. And he's an honest guy. Remember when that documentary came out, Montage of Heck, about Kurt Cobain, and how Dale and Buzz did an interview saying, no, we grew up with Kurt, and half the stuff in that documentary is BS. These guys are, they're just good guys, good old boys. They're small town guys, and we'd hate to see something like this happen to such a tremendous drummer. Being a drummer myself, I can imagine what Dale's going through. This guy has drummed his whole life. Drumming is his entire life. It's how he feeds his family. So for him to have spinal surgery and not be able to sit on a drum stool and just play by himself, it's going to be horrible for him. These next coming months are going to be torture for Dale Crover. If you're a true guitarist, a true musician, a true drummer, you will do it by yourself. No one has to be watching. You don't have to be making money. It's something you do. It's a part of your life. It's like people who wake up at 5 a.m. to go on a jog. Or people who swim or bike or whatever. It's your hobby, and this is being taken away from him, something that he has done since he was a kid. It's truly a sad story, and I wish for a speedy recovery for Dale Crover. Let's all send good thoughts. If you're not following the Melvins on social media, follow them. Send some good thoughts Dale's way. Leave a nice comment. Wish him a speedy recovery. The Melvins camp did have one other statement I'll read to you now. We ask everyone's solidarity during this dark time. Obviously, our primary concern right now is Dale's health, and we're doing everything possible on our end to make sure he gets what he needs to make a full recovery. For those of you who might have those Melvins tickets, they are still going on tour. Fill-in drummer Cody Willis is taking over for Dale. He has been on several tours with the Melvins before, drumming alongside Dale, so it's not as if you're going to miss out on the Melvins, but unfortunately you will miss out on Dale Crover. Remember guys, these are the grandpappies of grunge, and we owe them a lot for the music that enhanced our teenage lives, our college lives, and matter of fact, still enhancing our lives in middle age. These guys are it. So let's send positive thoughts to Dale Crover. We will be back either later this evening or tomorrow with a full episode of American Grunge News. Until then, I bid you good day, sir.